Hey YouTubers, good morning, it's Rob Moffett. Guys, I want to talk to you real quick about Surinam cherries. They're Florida cherries, how to use them. This is a resource a lot of people ignore. Here in South Florida, and actually many parts of the country, in the southern parts of the country, and the Caribbean too, these are grown as an ornamental, hedges and so on. A very popular landscaping plant. It grows extremely well, very few pests, and it gets a beautiful cherry that is bright red and also a bright purple. The problem is the fruit, if you pick it, that if it's not completely ripe, it has a very strong, bitter, resinous taste. And even when it is picked fully ripe, sometimes they're not as sweet as you would like. Also, you get fruit fly larvae sometimes, so different seasons that you're infested with them, you have to open them up and see if you have any little maggots inside, which is not something you want. But if you open up like a half a dozen of them and you don't find any, usually then you're good for that year. But you can get several crops per year on these cherries, and very few people actually eat them because the seed takes up a large part of the cherry and there's very little pulp, but it is very juicy and flavorful and a lot of nutrients. It's very similar to the Barbados cherry, which is actually more tasty and much more vitamin C. But I want to show you real quick how I use it, and I've never seen anybody else do this method. What I do is, first of all, I rinse these off and I soak them for by 20 minutes in a wash with vinegar, 1 part vinegar and 4 parts water for about 20 minutes. And then I rinse them again, and then I freeze them. And once they're frozen, every day I have a little smoothie. And after I freeze them, in the morning, I just take something heavy and smash it, and I separate the pulp from the seeds. And you can also inspect it to make sure you don't have any nice little white friends in there. And it's as simple as that. So every morning, I just have a couple, and I'm a lazy cook, as you guys know. And this I've found to be the least laborious method of separating the pulp from the seeds. And I have it fresh every morning, well, frozen, in a smoothie I use in my little Ninja blender. So this, I think, is to me the best, easiest way to take advantage of something growing wild that's nutritious. And if you don't have Florida cherry or Surinam cherry, you may have other wild fruit that is marginal. It's not like the best in the world, but it should be utilized. And this is one way you can use it and put it in a smoothie with other ingredients that'll blend in, and you'll have a better smoothie by using it. And it's going to waste. Don't eat the seeds. I don't think they're toxic, but I did read on Green Dean where somebody had put the whole fruit in their blender and was eating it with honey to mask the bitter taste, and they said their toes started swelling. So you don't want to eat the seeds. Also, I haven't done any experiments to see if these would grow after they've been frozen. They may. You could sell the seeds on Etsy, on eBay. Also, finally, the purple ones are the best tasting ones, but if you grow these from seed, about 10-20% of the time, they end up coming up red. So I'm not sure why that is, but that I think is the best variety, or best tasting one. Also, they have some varieties that are not resinous, that are much less resinous and more sweeter. So it depends on the different variety you get lucky with. Guys, if you have Surinam cherries or other cherries growing wild fruit in your area, you might want to use this method to put fruit in your smoothie every morning and easily separate the pulp from the seed. All right, thanks for watching. I put on new videos every week. Been doing it for 14 years. Got hundreds, maybe 1,000 videos. A bunch of cool people I feature on my channel on the bottom, no relation to me. And like I said, put on new stuff every week. And once again, thanks for watching. There's only like 1 billion videos put on every month on YouTube, so I appreciate you watching mine very much. Thanks, guys.